songs.
Lucky. I'd like to throw in something too, because I've only been around Lucky a couple of times.
Yeah.
We've had a hell of a time today. We didn't get to spend as much time together as we did last time. But I do want to tell you, Lucky, if you don't see 75, I hope it's because you went blind. Because I'm hoping we got
Thank you, brother.
many
Well,
more even sitting in here.
I love
when I
listening
come
to music.
town.
Hell, if I
done.
can't see the video, I know the music.
Lucky, I'll tell you, I've been sitting here for 2 hours, and I'm in the cook shack, and it's littered with pictures everywhere. Pictures and memorabilia and just beautiful things that explain who you are and what you've done and everything. And I just want to say I appreciate you, man. I'm
Thank
sitting
you.
here. I'm within hand's reach.
Again,
We've shaken
thank you.
hands multiple times.
I know it.
I just
I always
You're
love
a
hearing
special
those good
human, my
things
friend.
about me.
you're a special human.
Thank you,
Lucky
brother.
likes hearing the ends of these stories. Some of them he ain't never heard before.
I had a good story I was gonna tell y'all. Let me tell you one time when I was deputy sheriff. The sheriff called me, and I was on patrol that night. It was a Saturday night, and I was in this '72 Chevy pickup, blue and white, step side bed, and bubble gum on the top. So the sheriff called me in Ashdown, and I'm informant. That's 19 miles. He said, "The state trooper's coming up there with Elmer." They picked him up, DWI, coming back from Index Liquor Store. He said, "Won't you get him from the trooper and take him home?"
And Elmer was somebody you knew, I guess.
Yeah, Elmer Oglesby. Elmer was, I should not have said that, I guess, but
He made glue.
Elmer was, he owned a grocery store down there that kept us from starving to death. When my daddy died, it was just us little old kids. We didn't have nothing but the garden and, all the other stuff you got to buy from the store.
Yeah.
And
You're a deputy, though.
I'm the deputy
You got that
sheriff.
gun
And so
ball
Elmer,
on
yeah.
top.
So he said, "Pick Elmer up and take him on home." I said, "All right." So it wasn't no time. Oh, he said, get him some coffee there. Sober him up a little bit and take him home. I said, "All right." So we pulled back into Dairy Queen, and I'd met the trooper and got him and put him in. He was drunk and shit. Put him in the damn seat over there and in the front of the pickup there with me, and we pulled up there and got him some coffee. I got out and got the coffee, and so he's sitting there, just got it in his hands. And all of a sudden, here comes it's a 4-lane highway that runs through my hometown of Foreman, Arkansas. And here come down the 4-lane a truck that must have been running 90 miles an hour. Well, shit, I'm on for that shit. Let me have some of that. We took off, siren a blasting, the blue light a flashing, hauling ass. We was wide open. I told them in Ashdown, I said, "I'm chasing this fella, and if I can get close enough to him, I'll give you a line number. We're headed toward Horatio." Well, they called the Sevier County Sheriff's Office, and we went on to F2. F2, I can talk directly to the sheriff's office in the next town over, and the state troopers. And so,
Did you catch
You're
her?
chasing this guy. You're chasing him.
Shit, we got to jump start
you're
you,
going.
Lucky.
You're going to another county.
You switched.
oh, I had Elmer in there with
You
me.
don't have to.
Yeah.
He hadn't even got a drink of that coffee yet.
No, we balled out after that. I burnt rubber leaving the damn drive there. Elmer hanging on there, over here. And I turned to say, I told them we were headed, that we were after this guy. So they called up there at the D-Queen and told them we was coming. And they said, "Let us know when you pass Billingsley's Corner." See, that's the last turnoff. If you turn off at Billingsley's Corner, you go into Oklahoma, you don't go to the next town up. And we went around that caravan fine. I had put 38 shots in the back of a tailgate. I got him 3 times once before. Yeah. You don't want nothing stronger than a 38.
No, hell,
Because
you'll
if
hurt
it blows the back seat out of that something, you got him killed.
It's gonna hurt.
Damn. But anyway, here we go. We get behind his ass. And I was telling them, I said, we're coming up the hill, the whole radio show. Now we're turning right by the first store right here. And went, now we're in a residential area, and then I see a sign that says Old Hickory Cemetery or something like that. I said, I don't have a clue where I'm at. And one day somebody said, I know where he's at. I'll cut through. And the other said, yeah, I didn't know. They all knew where I was at. And I was in a strange county, and I hadn't been off there. You know. So anyway, we're hauling ass, and Elmer's hanging on to the damn dash. I don't know where his coffee went, but he's hanging on to the dash.
Never got a drink.
Yeah. And we went off down there. It was pretty good. But then all of a sudden, he made a right turn on the dirt road. Mm-hmm. And then he'd go down there like a half a quarter, turn left. And go down there about a half a quarter, turn left. Well, when he got back up here, I done turned right to follow him. He just turned left again. And he just kept making that damn circle.
Just doing a circle, yeah.
Son of a bitch. And all the people that lived there was all out on the damn porches. Go get it! You know, they was yelling and screaming at it. So anyway, after about 3 or 4 rounds, I said, this is bullshit. So I said, Elmer, reach in there in that glove box and get that damn 45 out. It was a Colt 45. The damn bullet was that long. And it was a 6-shot revolver. My friend Grady, that was another deputy, died, and he'd give it to me when he got down sick. And this son of a bitch had a barrel on it. It was a 6-inch barrel. Colt 45, 6-shot revolver. I think it said new service revolver, new service issue. But anyway, I said, Elmer, you know how to shoot that son of a bitch? He said, yeah. I said, all right, we go around this back there. When we get right here again, I'm going to stop long enough for you to bail out, get in the damn ditch. I'm taking off, and when he comes around here by again, you shoot that damn center piece in front of his radiator.
Yeah, you blow him up.
Blow him up, shut him down. Well, it just so happened that he didn't go that route.
He took a right turn.
I didn't know there was more roads out there. Yeah, he took a right turn and took off down there and peeled around and went around a curve and lost control and run off in a ditch on the other side, about half full of water. He'd lean up on its side like
Perfect.
Needing help.
Oh, yeah, both them little bastards looked like drowned rats down there.
Boy, I could just see when Elmer went to court on that deal. And
I don't know what happened when he went to court.
Elmer's probably still
I
laying
said,
in that
Elmer,
ditch with that pistol.
Wondering when
We
he's coming back
skidded,
around.
we
I swear
skidded to a
he'll be
stop. Skidded to a stop, and I said, Elmer, stay behind the door. Don't get out behind the door, but put this gun on him, and if some bitches come out shooting, you shoot on my behalf. Yeah, just open up on them. Anyway, I climbed up on the drive shaft and all that shit and got the damn. It's laying on its side, on its right side. And hey, 2 little old boys down there couldn't have been more than about 13, 14
Oh,
years old.
no shit.
Drowned rat, scared to damn death. And come out of there, you little bastards. That's what I told them. And when we got to jail, I handcuffed them both, put them in the back of the truck. And when we got to jail,
Hooked him up that old spare tire rack.
Yeah.
when he got to jail, one of them told his mama, he said, he called us little bastards.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And she wanted to whoop my ass right in front of the sheriff now, in the police station.
You bet.
Yeah, you called them little boy bastard.
damn, boys, we should have started
Sheriff
with
said-
that story.
Yeah,
Sheriff
that's
said, if
good.
you ain't got another chicken plant in your check in your pocket, you better shut up and go home. And he took all of her chicken plant, her whole week's pay to get them boys out.
Lucky, I'm going to end with this. Have you happened to have ever seen the Disney movie Cars?
Yeah,
You guys?
Oh,
over
yeah.
here?
yeah, cars.
You should have been the voice of Mater.
Mater.
Well, that's Larry's. Was
Larry
Larry was
the
damn-
cable
Larry the
that
cable
one
guy.
tooth pickup truck.
Yeah, Larry the cable guy.
You
yeah.
should have been the voice of Mater. That was
Well,
your
thank
way
you.
out.
That would have been a good
You
deal.
still got time to go to Branson and try that shit.
You know, if I feel like if I'd have went on to Branson before stopping instead of stopping here, I might would have wound up in being from radio, and
Dolly's bed.
I would have wound up on some kind of entertainment, something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you bet.
simply because that's what I was used to doing. It
Yeah.
come easy. It's the easiest thing I ever did.
Yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't believe they'd actually pay a fella to sit there and talk on the radio and play his favorite damn records.
Yeah.
Oh, Merle Haggard.
Yes.
All of them. All your favorites.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, they had a bunch of records down there that they had thrown away. They were still in the basement. They ain't thrown them away. I said, "What's with this box of records sitting down here in the basement of this radio station in DeQueen?" I told you it had living quarters down under. Oh, that's some stuff we're gonna throw away. Well, I looked in there and pulled that first one out and said, it was the Johnny Duncan. She can put her shoes under my bed anytime.
She can put her
Yeah.
shoes
Under my bed
anytime.
Matter of fact, she can move
Right into my life and stay.
Yeah, see
Mom and
that?
Dad opened up for Johnny Duncan when that song just came out. Freddie Hart had a #1 hit.
Oh yeah,
Yep, opened up at the Anaheim Convention Center for Johnny Duncan, Janie Fricke, and Freddie Hart.
So I was telling Cole today about your knowledge of country music. And me and Bill Mullen, a guy from my hometown, he was country music singer. Bill Mullen and the Southern Pride Band. And they always flew the American flag and the rebel flag, and he
reckon they ever played at the Wagon Wheel
man.
Wagon Wheel Dance Land.
He was telling me one day, he said, there was an old song that I remember listening to when I was a kid, and it was called With Pen in Hand.
Yeah.
And I said, hell, I don't know it, but
Bobby
I know
Da-
a guy. I
Bobby
called
Dar-
you.
Bobby Darren, Bobby Darrell,
Bobby Darrell.
Yeah.
Johnny Darrell.
Johnny Darrell.
Johnny Darrell.
And I called you on the phone,
Yeah,
and my God, you just whooped it right off.
is that right?
I mean,
Yeah.
Lucky knows who Bob Lumen is. He's the first
Yeah,
person I've
Bob
ever met
Lumen.
that knows who Bob Lumen is.
Yeah, you bet. Let that blind down right there.
Yeah, that's what. I was
Yeah, now then,
trying
get
to
a little
sign
lower.
Language.
Hey.
Well, that's something to put your eyes out.
I'm gonna
Now
go
let
ahead
one
and.
down behind
That's
him.
sharp.
Oh hell, I need that.
You need-
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let this show to rest, and we're going to. Lucky, if you become a fan favorite, which I'm sure you will, at some point we're gonna come back and we'll do another show just on music with you.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, that'd
We'll
be
get
great.
old Cole to bring an old flat top.
Hey,
Oh,
I
that'd be
like
cool. We can
that.
plug it right in.
Just bring somebody
Probably.
that can sing.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was our interview with our dear friend Lucky Key,
Thank you, good sir.
and
You're welcome. Thank you.
Lucky, I've enjoyed it a bunch. I know the rest of us have enjoyed it a bunch. And if you, the listener, all four of you, I think it's time to stop bullshitting people. We're up to 9.
Yeah, 9.
I think it's like 8.5.
8.5. We got a short person.
Yeah, 9, but one might have been an accident.
Right.
It was that Asian midget from Stillwater.
That's right. Those damn Stillwater midgets will get you every time.
They're a little uppity.
So, hey, if you enjoyed listening to this show, go ahead and like it and share it with your buddies. From what I understand, it's great cross-country entertainment. You can start at this episode and work your way in reverse. But share it to people, man. Lucky Story's important. It's important to us. It should be important to you, and it's important to people who don't know guys like Lucky, because it's a very important deal. So, if y'all would catch us on the next one.
Like it, share it, love it. We appreciate y'all.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you, fellas. I appreciate you.